Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to Redskins Talk TV. This is your host, Trey. Now, this is Monday, coming after our victory over the Philadelphia Eagles. We are now the 2015 NFC East Champions. Now, no one gave us the opportunity to see if we can get this far. The sports experts didn't want to believe in us. And of course, for the fans of the Eagles, the Giants, and the Cowboys, they don't want to give us the credit. We look like we were a dysfunctional unit at the beginning of the season because of the handling of RG3. And even with some of the in-house fighting between Team RG3 and Team Cousins. Listen, I'm going to say this because I've said it several times. I'm a huge RG3 fan. So I got this. Like I said, I support the brother, but most importantly, I support the burgundy and gold. So whoever's under center has my support. And if you've ever watched any of my videos, if you're a friend of mine on Facebook, you know that I've never, ever once put down Kirk Cousins. And anytime that I've had anything to say about him negatively, it's because of a bad play. But at the same time, when I'm doing my videos, I focus on the entire unit, offense, defense, special teams. And for those who make bad plays, those who make good plays, I try to call them out on such. But I've never been one to say, well, Kirk Cousins, he's trash, and RG3, he's the man, and he should be in there. I would like to have seen RG3 in there. And my whole axe to grind with the situation is because of how Jay Gruden handled it. But I'm not going to go into that simply because Kirk Cousins, he's doing the thing. Would RG3 have done the same thing? Who knows? We don't have a looking glass to see if he would have fared any better. What's important right now, we as burgundy and gold fans, Redskins fans, brothers and sisters out there from across the nation, across the world, we now have the NFC East title. For this season, we are the ones on top. And it was a struggle with each and every game. But we've been balling 3 consecutive wins, something that we haven't been able to do this season. It's been a very long time since we've been able to put a string of consecutive wins together. But Kirk Cousins and crew has done it. And not just Kirk Cousins, because when you're looking at when a team wins, it's all about the defensive effort too. It's all about the play of special teams. And it's easy to put it on the shoulders of one player. That's why you have the people who are against RG3 dogging him whenever things went bad. But when we lost with Kirk Cousins under center, that's when you see people putting blame on everything but Kirk Cousins, and those who are more for RG3 blame Kirk Cousins. Looking at it in retrospect and with common sense, we should all stop bickering and bitching and complaining and battling. We are the nation of burgundy and gold. We are Redskins fans, and this is our moment to I can't say rejoice full-fledged because we still have one more game left against the punk-ass Cowboys. But we can at least say that with the Eagles having boasted that we got something coming to us and it's guaranteed that they're going to hand us a loss, well, I guess that memorandum didn't get to the rest of the team. And it wasn't an easy game. We did start to get some momentum, and we held on to the lead once we got it. Allowing the Eagles to score, I'm not too happy about that. But in football, teams are going to score on us. I'm hoping that we can minimize that with defense. But overall, when I watched the game, I was pleased with what I saw. Kirk Cousins did have a couple of bad plays that could have turned into turnovers. They were real close. A couple of times where defenders jumped the routes. But because of the conditions of the weather, because of the excitement and all the adrenaline, there were a couple of drop passes, drop would-be interceptions. And we really needed that momentum. So, overall, it was a good game. We had one defensive touchdown from D'Angelo Hall. DeMarco Murray, he got the handoff because of the conditions. Once again, lost the ball. When he went to reach for it, one of his own players kicked it, and D'Angelo Hall was right there. I mean, he already went into motion to stay with his player, but it just so happened that he was free. He scooped up the ball, ran it in. That's something that we needed. We needed a turnover and some points off of that turnover, which is something that we haven't been good at this season. But this overall was a good game. I still have some concerns with some of the plays for defense. And one play I saw where Quentin Dunbar, he left his man open. It was a blown coverage. And if it wasn't for the fact that Sam Bradford overthrew it, the complexion of the game could have been totally different, because that would have given them momentum. But the tight end was wide open. And those are the kind of things that we cannot have. So before me personally, before I get too overly excited about the fact that we won, I need to address the fact that we need to do a better job as a defensive unit. Overall, for offense, defense, special teams, we need to do better, because there was one long return on special teams, and that's what lost us the game for the Cowboys after we tied the score. We can't have shit like that. We need to do better in order for the sports experts to look at us. And honestly, I don't really need for anyone that doesn't believe in the Redskins to give us a mercy vote for the win, because we as Redskins fans, we believe in our team and what it can do. Looking realistically, this is not going to be an easy game against the Cowboys. They have a really tough defense. Running is going to be very difficult. Their blitzing scheme, the way they handled us the first time, it really had us off balance. And the fact that we were able to tie it, I know part of it was with that goof play by Deshaun Jackson. I don't foresee him doing that shit again. But I'm hoping that we can get pressure on the quarterback. I'm hoping that we can keep our defenders in the hip pockets of the receivers, because still we have a tendency to let receivers off the line of scrimmage without any contest. And I complain about it every video. I'm going to continue to complain about it every video, just to be able to jam them up a little bit. If we can get our hands on Jason Witten, because he's going to get open early and often. I don't know if they're going to put Castle back in. They've decided to start number 17. I don't know what his name is, but he had a couple bad plays and the Bills beat them. And it was beautiful to see that, to see the Cowboys lose, because anytime the Cowboys lose, even if we lose, I'm blissful. I'm completely blissful. So for those who are Cowboys fans, fuck your Cowboys. But to my Redskins fans, if you like this video, I hope that you like, subscribe, and share. And to my Redskins family, hail to the NFC East Champions. Peace.